Hey, 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 it is Lily on the go. Hello, everybody. It is Friday. As much as I should be screaming and excited and oh my gosh, it's Friday, I'm just happy it's here. And I'm trying my best just to get through the next few hours of work. So happy Friday. Whoop, whoop, whoop. We made it. It is day 11, I believe, of Staircase Chronicles. And whew, we made it. I'm glad Friday is here. Work today has actually, I'm starting pretty late. It's strange how, I think it was yesterday, I was quick. I was up and I got my first video in, right? But today, the plan was to start fairly early, but things happen always, right? And I got caught up with work and wanted to clear off a few things. I actually just finished working out. Even though I love a good morning workout before I start my day, but it was okay. I had a little cup, not even a big cup of coffee, but I worked out and then just literally having my juice, my breakfast, my first meal. It's like 3 o'clock. Unfortunately, I kept getting caught up with work stuff. But yeah, it is, what is in here? Spinach, kale is normal. I was avoiding yogurt because I try not to have yogurt every day. I know it has all that protein in there, and me being not an egg eater, and my avocado that I bought was not good. So I kind of was having yogurt a lot last few days and making it with a smoothie or eating it with some granola and stuff inside. But today I said, okay, I'm gonna make a smoothie, but no avocado, no yogurt. So this is just simply kale and spinach, and I blend it with coconut water because for me anyway, if I put everything together, the spinach tends to still be kind of like not thinned out, or I don't know. Yeah, I don't like the way it looks, but I usually do a little small amount of coconut water and I blend it till like you can't even tell there's spinach pieces in there. And then I put the fruits. And I have papaya, pineapple, and I put like 3 little pieces of banana and my dragon fruit and almond milk. Normally, I probably would have put yogurt and then blend it well, but instead of putting yogurt, I put a little bit of protein powder that I have in there. Since, I just finished work, that might as well. But anyway, this is my drink. This is probably like, I've been sipping on this for a minute, but it's good. It's prettier in person. So it is Friday, and I've been meaning to text my friend for a few days now, and I kept saying, every time I'm talking to my sister or someone, I'm like, oh, I gotta text her. And I keep telling myself, just do it as soon as you think of it. But then I get distracted. So yesterday I did text her, and she got back to me today, and she was like, oh, I saw your text. I think she said she read it and she got distracted and never replied. I'm like, is that us in the 40s? Is this how we act 40s with, people that we don't talk to on a regular basis? And this is how we act trying to keep friendships. Seriously. I am so bad at that. I don't understand why that is. It's just so hard. Not really just so hard. Let me not use the word just so hard, because it's priorities, and I think maybe I'm just not a person that really has maintaining friendship as a priority, like real friendships. I have family members who, serve as my friends, right? And I'm sure it's a lot of people, probably have a lot of people who they are family members, but that's the only friends they kind of have. So when it comes to reaching out to people who are just real friends, it's terrible. And when I went to text her, oh my gosh, I saw the last time I texted her, it was like late May. And the text was, oh, we really need to get together sometime. And I never replied. I'm like, crap. So I sat there and I think that was my struggle. I didn't know how to respond to how to text her back, initiating engagement. I've always been a slow responder to texts, especially sometime I try to end the conversation or let's make a statement that ends the conversation. But that, sometimes you see it and you walk away, or you fall asleep, or you do something and completely forget. So I think that was the reason why I was hesitating the past few days to reply, was I wasn't sure, how do you reply back to a person who you value their friendship, right? But it was your fault. You didn't reply to the last text message. Yeah. So I need to get better at that, because girl knows at this age, it is very, very hard to make friends. And being that I moved so many times from New Jersey, then I went to New York, graduated from there, went back to New Jersey, and then Atlanta, and now Florida, my family members, my cousins, have always been the people I consider friends. So I guess that's why I kind of like being alone sometimes, because I just am not surrounded by people that much. So it's just hard in your 40s to, I wouldn't say just 40s, maybe now a lot of people do experience challenging to find it challenging to make friends after the ones that you grew up with or were close to you are kind of all spread out or gone. So I try to make an effort, but I tell you, I think the intention, there goes that word, the intention compared to the actual action, look at that. You can have all intentions to message the person, but until you actually do it, it's like they still don't know you're thinking about them. They still don't know that you want to meet up. So, and I hate the fact that I text when something comes up, and it's like, oh, so you only reach out to me because you want to meet up, or you have something to tell me. Like, it can't just be like a hey, what's up? And I always feel a little bit of guilt about that. Even when my cousins were in a group chat, and it's been a little bit quiet, but it's like, all right, how do you break the ice? How do you break the ice at 40? So if anybody out here who's listening, please help me give advice of how to break the ice when you have to text someone that you haven't spoken to in a very long time, and it's your fault. So if anybody has any pointers for next time, and I say I'm gonna do better, yeah, and then I slowed, it kind of falls through the cracks. So all about intentions, and until the intention is there, but the action is not, it means nothing. I got to remind myself, I can think about it, but just do it. So I don't remember what I text her. It was kind of like, I was like, hey, oh my gosh, I know it's been a minute, and something like that. I don't remember exactly what I wrote, but at least she replied, and she doesn't hate my guts. But I mean, please, if anybody has better advice of how to really respond to people, or reach out to people after you've been like gone or ghosted for so long, let me know. So enjoy your Friday, everyone. I'm going to enjoy the rest of my smoothie and hightail my butt back to working so I can have some personal time. Yeah. Bye.